All right. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Let's do something a bit different here. We'll get my stuff together. Have a little bit of chill out music while we wait for some more people to turn up. Hopefully we get some people to turn up. Be nice. It's not just me. Hey, we got Fried Labbers in the house. How are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in. So just playing a little bit of chill out music just while we wait for some more people to turn up. Hope all's good with you, mate. Hey, we're D in the house. So thanks for dropping in, D. So I'll send you a co-host link in a sec. Just playing a bit of chill out music just while we wait for some more people to turn up. Also, if my audio plays up at any point during the show, please let me know, because I know I've had some audio issues in the past, and if I know about it, I can do something about it. Hey, you got Double Cool in the house. Thanks for dropping in. So just playing a bit of chill out music while we wait for some more people to turn up. There we go. We got more people turn up. D's in the house. I just sent you a co-host link, D. Hopefully someone will come up and talk to me. So I just got a bit of chill out music just while we wait for some more people to turn up. Get my gear together. Hey, Poppy. Hey, thanks for dropping in, mate. So I hope all's good with you, mate. It's been a while since I've seen you. So hope you're keeping well. Hope the family's keeping well. Hope you're not working too hard. All right, I think we've got a few people in the house now, so I'll turn this off and we'll get into it.
Hi.
Hey, D. Let's play some intro music.
Hey.
All right. G'day, everybody. Mycollectables63 here again, and we're back. We're back again with VeVe Wednesdays. We're up to episode 46. Wow, 46. So tell you what, we're getting very, very close to episode 50 or 52. You know, tell you what, if we get to 52, that means we've been doing these for nearly a year. That's hard to believe, isn't it? So I'm going to give myself one of these. And yeah, not only a big congratulations to me, but also thank you for everybody that keeps coming back to listening to these shows. Much appreciated. But without further ado, we've got our co-host, which is the one, the only, DYOR. Oh wait, I closed my soundboard. Boo. Give D's a proper intro, except me being unorganized as I usually are. We want that one. Yeah. How are you, D?
I'm doing good, man. Like I literally just walked in the house from picking up Girl Scout cookies. Yay!
Yeah, because we love cookies. Cookies are I'm not going to finish that sentence because everyone knows what I'm going to say. Cookies are the best. So how was the cookie run?
The kid said too much work.
Too much work. Cookies are not supposed to be work. You ask Cookie Monster. Cookie Monsters are not supposed to be hard work.
Yeah, it was interesting. We only had 3 vehicles and we had to cram I don't know how many boxes of cookies. So our truck bed was filled, our back seat was filled, and then the other 2 vehicles, SUV, they were all filled to the brim.
Bloody hell! It's like
so yeah, there's a shit ton of
there's
cookies.
a lot of cookies. That's some serious cookie. and most importantly, what kind of cookies were they? Were they choc chip cookies? Were they white cookies? Were they triple chop cookies? Or were they everything?
Oh, so there's Thin Mint cookies, which is the chocolate and mint ones. There's the peanut butter and chocolate ones. Ooh. There's these brownie caramel ones. There's the Samoas, which are like the graham cookie ones with like chocolate and coconut stripes on them.
Oh, damn.
But they have like about 9 different flavors. Well, they have more than that, but her troop only sells 9 because we don't get all of them from the mainland.
All right. Wow. So,
but yeah, it's Girl Scout season time. So anyone in the mainland, go get your Girl Scout cookies.
that's it. I was about to say, do you send them? Do you send cookies internationally? Because I might put an order in.
Well, if you put an order in, you would have to pay for the shipping. So I can see how much the shipping would be for the cookies. I know they charge like depending on the amount of cookies you get, there is a shipping fee for people in US mainland and US territory like Guam. So Popey could get some cookies sent to him.
Ooh.
Or anyone living in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, well, there you go. So if you want some cookies and you want to support the Girl Scout cookies and you're willing to pay shipping, say send an order into D, and she might be able to hook you up with some cookies. What a great way to start the show with cookies.
Right? You can never go wrong with cookies.
Well, at least with these cookies, if you click on these cookies, you get an awesome episode, not just some random spyware or something on your computer or Microsoft looking into all your stuff. And the only reason I say that is because I just recently caught up on the X Spaces, and I saw Double Quill had a bit of a run in with Microsoft. So those are the bad cookies. So I'm so sorry having difficulties with Microsoft, but yeah, these are the good cookies. So click on these cookies and enjoy the episode, and also let me know. Write in the comments as well, because I'm interested. What's your favorite type of cookie? So mine in particular is a good old choc chip, but of course you can't beat a triple choc chip as well. Especially you ask my son, he always goes the Belgian triple choc cookies when we go out.
Oh yeah, those are good. There's a lady at the farmers market on Saturday that she makes all gluten-free desserts, and there's a new kind of cookies that she makes, and she calls them triple chocolate mocha crack cookies.
Wow,
they're so
that's a
good.
mouthful.
Yeah. All right, they're so good. It's like triple chocolate. Oh, so good.
Nice. Well, I suppose that's a great way to start the episode. So I guess we'll get into some talking points. So first and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to the likes of Evolved, Fro, Humble, Informant for reposting this space, and anyone else I might have missed. Thank you for getting the word out there. So and let's see Gus as well. Gus has put a post in there as well. Mark D. And anyone else who's been reposting the space, big thank you as well. So I always appreciate everyone giving me a bit of time out of their days to come and chill with us. I see we've got Hinano in the house, or Chris Reyes. So Dr. Strange is in the house as well. So if you haven't checked out his Stack and Slack videos, definitely do so. It's a great source of information. Green Goblin, Key Collective 98. Say Kenobi, always a pleasure to have you in the space, mate. So hopefully you've got another Whatnot show coming up soon, because if you haven't seen them, those shows are fantastic. Loving the electric energy. You see Fried Labbert's coming back again. Always a supporter of the channel. Appreciate you coming in, mate. Always good to see you. Double Quill. So if you haven't checked out Double Quill's latest blogs, so definitely do so. Smurf Stab, Pulpy, and all these other great individuals now. So obviously Omar's just jumped in as well. So great for having you here, mate. And yeah. Oh, look at this. Key Collectors just posted in the comments saying Oreo Space Dunk cookies. These are the greatest cookies ever made. Ooh, I haven't seen those. Oreo Space Dunk.
Oreo Space Dunk? Is there a picture of it?
There is. So pin.
Oh, the Galaxy.
Yeah, pin it to the chat if you can.
That's so cool. Let me see.
Yeah.
Why won't it let me?
Yeah, you can't beat a good old Oreo.
That's weird. It's not letting me post it to the space.
Well, maybe one of our listeners can do it. So maybe post it to the space.
But yeah, you guys can check it out in the comments. I don't know why it's not letting me do that.
Also this, I just noticed Josh Collector's Gone Digital just dropped in, which led me to one of my other talking points, which I want to say big thank you and just let everyone know that Josh is now helping me co-host the weekend shows of WebV Weekends, and we had our first episode last week.
Yeah.
So big one to Josh. And yeah, it was a great episode, and I highly suggest you check it out. You can find it in the X Spaces, but you can also find it on the WebV Collective's YouTube channel as well. Which is what these episodes are brought to you by the VeVe Collective, which is our collectors group, which just wants to come together to create a space where we can just basically geek out and talk about things like Marvel, Disney, say VeVe, Cryptoys, Palm. I should say Candy, and anything else you might be into that's nice and nerdy and just need an outlet to come and talk to like-minded individuals for. But what else has been happening? Oh, and also another little announcement as well is that I unfortunately won't be able to host the weekend show. WebV Weekend's coming this weekend because I will be going away with the family for a little long weekend away down to the south of England to celebrate the wife's birthday.
Ooh, nice! Yeah. A little staycation.
Yeah, a little staycation. So we're going to the south of England, a little Cornwall, down in the Cornwall area. Lovely area of England, lots of coastal beaches and stuff. And they were staying on a little farm. It's like a little like a cottage farm type thing. So should be good for the kids. There's animals. There's a beach nearby. Little village. So nice little getaway. So unfortunately, I won't be able to host, but that's not to say that the spaces won't be happening. Maybe someone might be willing to host the show in my absence, but stay tuned in the spaces for that, and we'll see what we can do. But okay, so
have you been there before, or is this going to be your first time there to that part of?
No, we've been down there a couple of times, but it's one of the nicer areas of England just to sort of get away, and also when you got a small family, it's also a lot cheaper as well than trying to go abroad or do anything like that.
Oh, yeah, nice. So I'm sure the kids.
Yeah, so I might even post a couple of photos in the X space. Maybe try and get a few photos with collectibles in there as well. So I am trying to get a bit better with my collectible postings. I've never that, and we'll see what we can do. So let's get into it. Let's get into some VeVe talk. That's probably why you're all here. So how did everybody go with the blade drop? So I see a lot of people scoring ultra rares, secret rares, all sorts of stuff. Dee, did you go for the drop?
I got a common, but that's it. And then I know a lot of people started stacking. So I'm sure the floor has gone up after that.
Yeah,
What about you? You've been stacking?
Me, no, I haven't been buying anything in the market. The last thing I bought in the market was I bought a little Thanos Mighty Copter, which I thought was kind of cool, kind of cute. It was going for a good price. It was a palindrome mint. It was a 313, and I just thought, why not?
Interesting. A copter,
yeah. This is because I do have an idea about what I'm going to be doing with a little helicopter moving forward into relax and read, because that's a
nice.
So stay tuned for that.
That's going to be cool.
Actually, just on the subject of relax and read, before I forget about it, in case of you who aren't familiar with it, relax and read is the little segment I do over on my YouTube channel, Mycollectables. I also do it on the VeVe Collectors YouTube channel as well, as where I do live readings of the comic books that we have on VeVe. And last week I did Ultimate Spider-Man #1, which was kind of like a retelling of Amazing Fantasy #15. So check that out if you haven't seen so already. But this Friday, dropping will be Amazing Spider-Man #50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, nice.
And that was actually inspired by a post that Chris Severs put out. So shout out to you, Chris Severs.
Is he here? Oh
no, he's not here, but he might. He might pop in. He might pop in. But yes, the Blade comic. I didn't go for it. No. But I see a lot of people have been stacking it. I've heard stories of people stacking like up to like 12 copies of it, 20 copies of it. So it's a very popular comic.
I know, crazy.
So let's do a little bit of market watch. Let's start off with that. Let's see what the Blade comic book's actually going for. So it's the Tomb of Dracula, number 10. And right now the floor price is, if I can find it, I need like some sound effects, like some market watch sound effects, or something, like some market stuff, like
Dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun.
or like some let's go shopping, like let's go shopping, ladies and gentlemen. Right, okay, right now, Tomb of Dracula, number 10. The common is going for 8 gems and 85 frags on the floor. So it's going well below the listing price of 20 gems, which I thought was a little bit too steep for this drop. But I believe it hasn't sold out either, which I'll just have a quick look as well, because I don't believe it has. So no, it's still 20 gems and it hasn't sold out. It's actually telling me here on the web page that there is 587 commons left. There's 218 uncommons left. There is 91 rares left. 95 ultra rares, and there are 25 secret rares left. So if you're up for the gamble and you're feeling willing to risk 20 gems, those options are still there if you want to try and go for it. Unleash the D-Gen. So yeah, but we've also got the collectible coming up soon. That's dropping on the 24th, which I believe is the Saturday. D, how do you feel about the collectible and the whole Blade drop in general?
I mean, I think it's what 50 gems, right?
Yeah, I believe 40? It's 50.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go for it. I normally don't go for collectibles like that, except if it's like stamps. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go for it. I think it's cool. It's just the one piece. So you just press your luck and you're just getting one instead of pressing your luck and then you get a choice. You know, the other ones that had like 3 options. End up with one you didn't want. So yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, what about you? Are you going for it?
No, I'm not going to be going for it. I mean, it is a cool looking piece. But yeah, 50 gems. I mean, the edition size is nice. I mean, like it's a 999 edition size, but they also subtract a total of 90 editions as well. So the scarcity is good, but for me, 50 gems, and it's like I said, it is a secret rare. It's cool. It's not really animated. It doesn't do anything. But no, I'm going to be giving it a skip. But if it was animated and maybe like did something cool, like we were discussing this on the weekend episode of VeVe Weekends, that if it had like some kind of animation, that would be really cool. Like in Blade, like when Wesley Snipes throws like a little curved boomerang thing and like cuts all the heads off of the vampires and catches it again. That now if it had like some kind of animation like that, that might be cool to sort of entice people to buy it. Or if he did like some crazy sword action, like unleash like his inner Wesley Snipes, that would be pretty cool as well. But for me personally, no, I'm not going to be going for it. But I want to give Mycollectables a quick shout out as well. Like if you haven't seen his video about the secret red blade droppers, are really cool. Speculating what's the hand coming out of the coffin, and his speculation was it's the fudders. The fudders they're coming out of the coffin because VeVe's running, Omi's running, the crypto markets was running before, it's having a bit of a cool off period, and yeah, so it's all happening.
That's funny.
That's it. I want to hear everyone else's theories as well. Like post in the comment if you like. Say what's coming out of the coffin. Is it the fudders? Is it the? I've seen some people post like is it the ex-wife? Is it the ex-wife's mother-in-law? Who could it be?
Oh man, those are funny ones.
But what else is happening? Oh, okay. So now we've got our next crafting event coming up. So we've got the Robocop number 3 jetpack. Who's excited about that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna go for it, but that's pretty cool because I saw like what it looks like with it on him, and that's really cool. you can fly around in the VeVe-verse or in your vault.
Yeah, well, it's quite interesting because I've been reading the article for it because they've dropped that, and yes, it says here. So we have our Robocop Jetpack, which is from Robocop 3. For anyone who's not familiar with it, not my favorite movie because Robocop 3, I believe, did not have Peter Weller as a Robocop. It had some other bloke, but it is 40 gem price point. It is 1,987 editions. I haven't drunk enough coffee. And yeah, it's ultra rare. And yeah, so basically the way it works is, it says here in the article that the holders of the Season 1 Robocop and the Jetpack can craft a flyable Robocop. So basically one craft per Robocop and Jetpack held. Store and market purchases are eligible. The Jetpack will be burned in the crafting process. So if you decide to craft, you're going to lose the Jetpack. And crafting is available until the 25th of April up to 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Unredeemed editions will be burned. Yeah, right. So basically, you've got up until the 25th of April to craft your Jetpack. And basically what you get is you get the Robocop wearing the Jetpack, and it's animated with sound. So very cool. And yeah, so 40 gems. So 40 gems. By the sounds of this as well, your Robocop won't be burned. But I'm not sure. It doesn't actually say if you. So basically, it says here that basically sounds like your Jetpack's going to be burnt. The Jetpack will basically turn into a Robocop wearing the Jetpack. That's what it sounds like to me. But you keep your original Robocop. So yeah, very cool.
That is cool.
I did, and it says here, yeah, and it also says it's animated with sound as well.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that part.
Oh, and this sounds very interesting as well. It also says here, so it says Robocop Jetpack Edition animated craft. So your favorite futuristic crime-fighting robot is backed and flying into action. The future of law enforcement gets the deluxe treatment with the Jetpack attachment as seen in Robocop 3. This flyable cyborg enforcer features jetpack propulsion, animations, and sound, and also complete with barrel roll action.
With what?
It says
action?
barrel roll action, so it means that basically you can fly him around and you can spin him like a jet does.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so by the sounds of it, he could potentially be flyable.
That's cool.
Very, very interesting.
And sorry, how many? The pack is what, 40 gems?
Yeah, so the pack is 40 gems, and there's 1,987 editions, so 1987, which I believe.
I wonder if Robocop is going up now in price.
I reckon. Let's have a look. Let's do a bit of market watch on Robocop, because I reckon there's going to be a nice little pump leading up to this.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. That's it. Need some market watch music. Like Let's go shopping, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Robocop Animated is the ultra rare. It is currently going for 107 gems on the floor. So it had a nice little spike, because I believe that was sort of sitting around the 60, 70 gem last time I had a look at it. Whoa. So yeah, as expected, there's probably going to be a little bit pumped leading up to the crafting event, and then more than likely there'll be like a little sell off after it's all happened. So,
yeah,
actually, that's a good point. I should probably put this in there before I forget about it.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Never in my life have I ever been classed as a financial advisor. I do highly encourage you to do not listen to anything I say in the way of financial advice, because that is not what I try to provide on this channel. I am simply trying to provide you with what's happening in the market and a space to geek out and share your love of collecting. I want to hear about your collections. I want to hear about your stories in the VeVe app. I want to hear about all that sort of stuff, but I do not want to hear about you taking any sort of financial advice from me and losing all of your money. And that's my little thing about financial advice, everybody. So do what you will with your money. So be sensible, be responsible, and use your risk management skills as you see fit. So now that
Sell your house.
that's it. Yeah, what's that?
Don't sell your house for the Robocop.
That's it. Don't sell your house for the Robocop. Don't send the kids off to work. Yeah. But I also see some more listeners in the house there. So I see a few more people dropping in. Oh, I see Reddy. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Oh, also before I forget, because that was on my talking list as well. If you haven't checked out Randy's interview with Dave of Wolf Finance, definitely check that out. Really good interview. And both Randy and Dave have been on the channel in the past. So check it out, give them support, and really big members in the space. So big shout out to you, Randy. What else is there? So we've got the Robocop drop coming up, but this begs a question as well. Oh, I also see VeVe Wheels as well in the house. So thanks for dropping in, mate. You're also a big supporter of the channel as well. Oh, I also see Richard as well. So thanks for dropping in, Richard. Another big supporter of the channel. Anon. So thanks for dropping in, mate. Benny Lee, Virgin, Mint Junkie. Oh, guys, I see lots of people. So I said big thank you for everybody for coming to join us. So I'm getting a little sidetracked. But what was I going to say? Crafting. So it's all good that we've got the crafting event with the Robocop 3 jetpack and that. But it begs the question: what's happened to the venomized mighties?
Oh, right. That was talked about I don't know, half a year ago or something.
Yeah, it feels like 100 years ago since the venomized mighties thing, because that just seems to have got swept under the rug. It's got it's been Walt desked.
Oh yeah, what happened to that too?
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Unknown.
Yeah. But we got Randy up in the house to speak. Randy, how are you today? Good, mate.
What's
How's
up,
things?
Things are going pretty well. Just got off that space a little while ago that you mentioned. Thank you for plugging it. That was great.
Yeah, no worries,
and then
mate.
people were sending me the. If anyone knows that guy, Crypto R Us, that always says, "I'm George. We're all George." He was talking about VeVe and Omi in a not so positive way, so I decided to kind of tag him in a post and see if people share it, get him to come on the podcast. Because if we can go and get him on the podcast, a lot of people listen. A lot of people that he kind of not necessarily fudded, but maybe just was misinformed in his opinion about. We turn them very bullish. That'd be really good for the company. It'd be really good for the token. So that's kind of my next thing that I'm going to try to do.
Nice one. So so just on the subject of the token, you must be quite pleased to see Omi on the uptick.
Yeah, it's. I wish I had, and I know I've had 2 years to do this. I wish I had just another 2 months of it being at triple zeros before it booms. But unfortunately, we might only have another 2 or 3 weeks before it goes crazy. So I just need I got one more big paycheck coming next month, and then after that, then it could go up all at once.
Nice. Yeah, because there's I've noticed there's a bit of speculation around the Omi token at the moment. So everyone's saying exchanges could possibly be on the rise.
Yeah, I mean, well, it looks like BitGet will, they might announce that in a couple of days, maybe this weekend, or they might not. They might delay that to go and say, hey, we're going to do Omi to bronze tickets or Omi to NFT first, and then they announce that, vice versa, whatever. But I know you had said multiple exchange. Yeah, I think we'll get multiple this year. I don't know which ones. I don't know how many, but many of them make sense.
Yeah, well, I said with the crypto market heating up, a lot of positive sentiment coming back to the space. It would be definitely in their best interest to try and at least get on at least two good exchanges would be good.
Yeah, I'd probably, I'm going to assume a little more than that. We're also going to be a couple of them that just renegade lists that are just going to say okay, we weren't contacted, we don't have a deal with you, but we want those trading fees, so they'll just go and list without any official agreement.
So how did you go with the drop today, Randy? Did you go for the Blade comic at all?
That was yesterday, and yes, I got one. But it was a common, which is fine. I wanted to get more, but they, $20 per one. I was like, I'll stick with one for now, and I'll get more when Omi goes up. We have Omi to NFT or Omi to Gem.
Nice one.
But it did well. It made them like 70 something $1,000 on the drop. When you guys were, as I just got up, you guys were talking about the Marvel Mighties, right?
Yes, we were literally just saying because we've got the Robocop 3 crafting event coming up, which is cool. But we're just saying we just asked the question, like, what's happened to the Venomized Mighties? That seems to have kind of like got swept under the rug.
Yeah, they were doing them on average of one set per month, one in December, one in January. I thought we were supposed to get one this month, and I guess it's not over. It's possible to get another one this month, but they'll have all of them out by April. So if they don't do one this month, they might skip this month. They'll do one in March, and then they'll do the last set in April.
Okay, there you go. Like trying to space it out, trying to keep the hype going.
Yeah.
Yeah, most def. So that's what it's still happening. Again, they'll all happen by April. I'm excited for them. I got all the Marvel Mighties.
Yeah. So kind of like I see you posting all the time, like it's kind of like the Marvel Mighties King. got those low mints as well, which is very cool.
Yeah, that's kind of my big claim over there is getting the sub 100s.
Yeah, no, mate, you're killing it. So great to see. What else has been happening in this space? Let me have a look at my notes. So what do you reckon about the Robocop? Oh, sorry, D. Yeah, go on.
So for your Mighties, Randy, do you just have one of each, or are you like stacking like a bunch of each?
I'll stack a couple of them. Some of which for different reasons. Like Lady Deadpool is one of my favorite characters, so I have like 70 of her.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
like awesome. And another one I'm saying is, and so that's not necessarily for the ROI. There's like 13,000 of her, and nobody really knows who she is. So that's just for my own, like personal collection. I do really like Cassie Lang, because she's
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's played by Catherine Newton. She's young, beautiful. She's in a lot of different movies now, a lot of different projects. So and she's gonna be part of the Young Avengers. So it seems like she'll be playing that character for a good 10 plus years. And yeah, so I really like her. So I actually have 19 of her sub 100s. I went a little crazy with that.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like crazy.
And the rest I have most. I sub 100s for the popular characters I like: Vision, Scarlet Witch, really like those guys. And then I have one of a couple of them for for the most recent set, some of the X-Men. I think the next one will get Avengers Part 2. But now that I really want to get as much Omi as possible, the next set I don't think I'll get any sub 100s. I think I'll just get the set, and then when Omi goes up and when we have Omi to NFT, I'll just buy everything.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good. We're gonna have to hold on to our seats when that happens, because there's gonna be a lot of floor sweeping.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, Randy, I have to ask, do you still have the massive stack of alligator Lokis?
Between all of them, I have like 240 in the common, ultra rare, and secret rare. And I still have that utility going on, where some point this bull market, if you live in Orlando or if you just want to come down for the trip, I'll pay for everyone's ticket to either Disney or Universal, wherever we go. It was originally supposed to be when Omi hit a certain number, but now that I have more than I thought I would, I'll just do it at some random time during this bull market.
Oh, wow, nice. That's an awesome thing to do.
Yeah, that's a nice treat for whoever can be part of that.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do something like that in each city, or try to do something like like how Sanjay has like or Mr. MC1 has like a big party in each city.
Yeah.
I'll try to have like a
Yeah.
big hangover breakfast, like pancakes and something else like the night after.
Nice.
Oh, I,
I don't know if
Ooh.
anyone's going to come to it. We'll be hungover, but I'll have it.
I'm sure the fam will turn up.
That's it. Well, I'm sure you say the word pancakes. I mean, I'm sure you'll get at least 1 or 2 people in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
I'm down.
That's it. Can't beat pancakes, ladies and gentlemen. Pancakes are awesome. Or waffles. Waffles also a very, very close second.
Oh, I love them all. Chicken and waffles with some honey on it. Oh, it's so good.
Oof. There you go. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We've gone from cookies to waffles and chicken.
I've never had chicken and waffles.
Me, no. I haven't either, to be honest.
Where are you guys from? What part of the world?
I'm in Hawaii.
And I mean, I'm over in Bristol in the United Kingdom.
Damn, it's super early over there for you.
It is, mate.
Morning.
It is 4:36 in the morning currently, Thursday morning.
Jeez.
Damn. The best chicken and waffles I ever had is a place called Town Diner in New Jersey. That was I've had chicken and waffles in many different places, and that is the best it's ever been. Nothing comes close.
Well, if I'm ever on the East Coast, I will have to stop there and check it out.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I'm looking to get to Vegas at the end of the year, so definitely chicken and waffles for breakfast might be on my to-do list.
Yeah. Do you go to Vegas as well?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never been to Vegas, but that's the plan this year to try and make it out to out there in November.
Yeah, Designer Con, baby.
Yep.
We'll all have a great. There's gonna be we've never really had a big party in like a bull market. Like in 2021 when we had Designer Con, it was good, it was fun, but it wasn't what it would be right now. So it's gonna get wild.
Yeah, it's going to be good fun. I mean, me in particular, I'm looking forward to it, not only just to meet all these fantastic people that I talk to on a regular basis, but also it's going to actually be my first trip to America. I've never been to America before, so I'm really eager to experience the American culture, and now I'm eager to try some chicken and waffles.
It's what do you want to do in America?
Oh, everything. Yes, just give me everything.
Do you want to keep it like PG-13, or do you go like super R X-rated?
Ooh, interesting question. Well, I mean,
Think about this, Oz. Think about
I know.
Your other half might.
I know. I have to think about this now. It's because one, this is a recorded space, so I've got to be very careful this don't come bite me later on. No, I think. Tell you what, we'll keep it PG, and then we can work up to it maybe.
All right, that sounds good. That sounds like good fun.
That's it.
Yeah. Then Vegas will eat you alive, man, if you're not careful.
Yeah, I know. I funny enough, I tried to have the argument to the missus saying like, no, why don't we all go out? We'll take the family. We'll have a good time in Vegas. I'm sure like Vegas has other like kid friendly things besides like just the usual lights and glitz. But no, she wasn't having any of it. So if I want to come out, I have to do it with my own money and on my own time. So boo. But in saying that as well, also gives me a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah, that might actually even be better. I mean, Vegas is in the day, it's okay. You have different shows. You have like magic shows. You have different things. Like Blue Man Group is fun in multiple different ways. You can go normal with your family and it's a cool show, or you can go like on Lucy and then it's magic and that's great. So yeah, but it is more of a adult 21 plus space.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of put Vegas on the same sort of playing field as like places like Amsterdam. Like Amsterdam, I've been to Amsterdam twice, and it's a beautiful city. And basically, it sort of changes. Like, it's one like lovely city during the day, and then when the lights turn out, it like turns to something completely different. I sort of put Vegas in that sort of category.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, very cool. So Randy, I always wondered. Besides, we all know you're into Earth 2 and VeVe and that. Are there any other projects you're into besides that? Are you into Candy, or McFarlane, or any of those other projects, or maybe Cryptoys?
I have some hero cards. I actually still have some unopened hero cards from San Diego Comic-Con in 2022. Hoping that other people rip open their packs and maybe one that it'll be worth something. I haven't really checked the app in a while. And that outside of any other major projects, that's really it. I did get, at least for NFT projects. Are we talking about crypto projects at large?
Oh, just anything you might be into. So just curious to see what other types of collecting that you're into.
Well, I mean, I'll get back into Pokemon as Only goes up, but now I haven't really bought anything crazy. I was looking into some ordinals, Bitcoin stuff, and just anything that grabs people's attention, even if I don't really believe that it'll go crazy. As long as it grabs attention, I'm really curious on how it does that and why people are paying attention to that over other things. And the thought with the ordinals and bitmaps and stuff is like, oh, hey, here's the Bitcoin that we could trace back to that original pizza Bitcoin. Yeah, that story. And then you could go and inscribe some stuff on there, or here's some things with some punks on Bitcoin. So that type of thing, people like that type of history. And I've noticed that with other collectors, like let's say from Pokemon, there are some people that got in that didn't collect Pokemon because it wasn't old enough, because they only collected stuff from like World War II or below. There'd be old coins. And they just like the history, and Pokemon just didn't really have a lot of history at the time. But now that crypto is a bit old, it's old enough because it moves so quickly into space that people really like that story. It's like going and saying, "Hey, this piece of silver was used on the Union Pacific Railroad," but it's like this Bitcoin was used in a really famous transaction with that pizza. And again, I don't have any. I'm not trying to like pump the bags there. On top of that, I got really interested in what was called Grumpy Cat at the time. They changed its name to Duck Cat. And I decided to try to go and give it a little bit of utility, where we came out with the first episode of the comic is out. And we'll go and we'll release the second one some point next month, trying to do some NFTs. And it just, I've seen some really, really good projects that they have really good ideas and they have a good roadmap, good systems, and it just doesn't hit. And I've also seen other random stuff that has like nothing, like the devs they're not doxxed, or the one that is doxxed is like in jail, and that thing goes up for no reason. It's wild. So trying to go and give something to the cat and that space hasn't seemed to be working yet, but I'll keep you all posted.
Yeah, cool. So what about you, Dave? Have you been into any other projects lately? Like, I know you're into Cryptoys and obviously VeVe. Anything else sparking your interest, or anything catching your
eye? No, not really. I'm still in like the same projects. Yeah, like I have some HRO cards, but I haven't also been on the app in a while. Yeah, I mean VeVe, Cryptoys, what else? I'm not in McFarlane, but I do like the collectibles that they drop. I mean, I don't ever get them, but it's pretty cool to see them. What else? Oh, Candy. I collect the comics when they come out, but not really any new ones. No. Just kind of sticking to what I have now, and we'll see where that goes. Oh no, we got a Bit Beast from Mission, and I gotta see on getting like the physical.
Oh, okay. Was it? Did you say a kid called Beast? Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I finally got back into their Discord. So I gotta go read more about it. Yeah, do you have a kid? You guys?
Me personally, no. What about you, Randy? Do you have any kid called Beast?
I sure hope. Oh wait, kids or a kid called Beast?
The NFT project.
Oh, no.
Not a kid. At least.
Well, she asked if you had any kids, and I was like, hope not.
Really personal.
I was gonna say, none that you know about.
No, no to either. Yeah, definitely nothing. But no, I mean, it seems interesting. I mean, again, it grabs a lot of attention. There's a lot of people that had gone on and, had talked about it for a while, and then obviously some still do. Backhouse was another thing that I was just for the history. I'm gonna go and get one at some point, even though that utility roadmap might end at some point, and I might get one after the fact when there's like going to be not a lot of value at some point. But just for that history, just what they did, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do believe that Candy has got some kind of utility going for Batcows at the moment. D, you might be able to answer this one because you're a bit more into the space than I am. But do you know if Candy's got some Batcow utility in the works or still going?
Yeah, well, the Batcow holders, they normally get early access for the comic book drops. And I think also depending on like the badges and how long you've been in the project, you also get like airdrops of some things. I recently just got a Batcow in December, so I'm still trying to hold and catch up on all that. Yep. But yeah, it's a big community. I know there's a drop coming. Oh, actually tomorrow. And,
yes.
Backhaul holders usually get the first access first, or early access. Yeah,
that's right. I believe that's for the New 52 Justice League #1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's correct.
Very cool.
Sorry, guys, I'm cooking at the same time.
Oh, okay. Here's always the question: What you eating, D?
Well, right now I'm making some garlic shrimp.
Garlic shrimp, nice.
That sounds great.
I love garlic and shrimp.
That's so it. Good. I think I can hear everybody salivating through through my headset at the moment. Everyone's drooling.
That's me.
No, excellent. Also, as well, if you haven't checked out Dee's Instagram or YouTube channel, occasionally she does Dee Eats. So check it out if you like pictures of food and all things yummy. Say check out Dee Eats over on Instagram or check out Dee Eats over on YouTube because I believe you've still got a couple of videos there from where you basically tested the waters from time to time.
Yeah, I have only a few videos, a lot of pictures. I've been slacking. Like I have videos, I just haven't. They're still on my phone, so I gotta get them up and post it.
Yeah. Also, as well, before I forget, I say a big thank you to all our listeners who are tuning in. I see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of returning faces as well. I see Dr. Rolex. So thanks for dropping in, mate. I hope you're enjoying the conversations. I see Fro's always welcome to the space. If you have not seen Evolve's and Hinanu's episode of Between Two Waltz with Fro's amazing cameo, you have to check it out. It is the best thing ever. You will love it. Fro, love that hair. We'll see Chris Chavez joining us as well. So also congratulations on your latest mint acquisition. I believe it was X-Men #1, which is the first appearance of the X-Men, if I remember off the top of my head. If I got that wrong, I do apologize. But congratulations to you, sir, and thank you for dropping in. Also, if you didn't hear before, the next episode of Relax and Read coming this Friday is going to be one of your favorites, Amazing Spider-Man #50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin, which was actually inspired by that little post that you made with J. Jonah Jameson showing off his Spider-Man costume. So thank you for that, and hopefully you'll enjoy the reading when it drops on Friday. But the other one I want to say a big shout out was to Dee and Hinanu, who are now doing What the Flick, which is their reaction videos that they're doing on their new YouTube channel, which is What the Flick, and they just did a reaction video along with the biggest bro of the new Deadpool movie. Now, I'm assuming everybody's seen it by now, and everyone's probably picked it apart to death. But yeah, really, really entertaining. Love the reactions, and love what you're doing on the channel, guys. So keep them going. But yeah, so yeah,
Thank
no
you.
worries. Like I try and put as many shout outs and get as many eyes on everyone's projects and bits and pieces in the space as I possibly can.
And yeah, there won't be a community feed tonight because I'm obviously here.
That's it, because you're cooking shrimp.
So yeah, shrimp. So there will be one tomorrow. Ow, hot.
Excellent. So Randy, how do you feel about the new Deadpool trailer?
Oh, it looks amazing.
Looks so good.
It seems like Deadpool being a Disney princess has not stopped it from being funny, from being R. I can't wait for it. This is Deadpool kills and saves the Marvel universe.
Yeah, because he's Marvel Jesus.
Yeah, I can't wait for the jokes. I can't wait for the laughs. I can't wait to see what other part of the Deadpool core there is. We know there's going to be like the super good looking Deadpool. We know there's going to be the dog pool. I'm curious to see if we get any of what we got on VeVe. Do we get Lady Deadpool, which I'm really hoping is Taylor Swift? Do we get Headpool?
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, people on VeVe really want her to be Dazzler because she has like singing, musical powers.
Yep.
But I don't know. I feel like she's not really that popular in the comics. She's not part of the Deadpool core. Who knows? I mean, they're going to have every single cameo from every single Marvel movie ever. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. I didn't actually consider Lady Deadpool. I don't think nobody else has either. That would be a very good fit.
She's not in the trailer or anything. I just hope that that's the character that she's playing, and she's a big part of the Deadpool core, so she should be in it.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, we get like Lady Deadpool. Who else part of Deadpool core? There's the dog pool. Maybe the zombie head. Say with his little spinning copter help.
Headpool, yeah.
Headpool, yeah.
Headpool's great.
Headpool. What else there? There's also Kid Pool as well, isn't it? Like, doesn't he have like the twin little lightsabers as well?
Yeah, he's got. I don't know why they don't have. I mean, there's not part of the Deadpool core, but there's other Deadpools. You have like Collectapool. You have Hercule Pool. Like you have every single character has a pool character.
Yeah, they more or less had their own like Spider-Verse, but like Deadpools.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So if you weren't salivating before at the thought of garlic shrimp, you'll definitely be doing it now. So check out what Dee's been posting in the comments there. Oof, looks good. There we go. Sorry, everyone. I got sidetracked.
So good.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just got sidetracked by looking at garlic shrimp. It looks amazing.
Dee, how do I get you to make that for me every day?
That's it. we have. I think Randy. I think we have to get to Hawaii, mate.
Let's go.
Yes.
What part of Hawaii are you in?
What's that?
I have some friends that are stationed at Hickam Air Force Base. Are you anywhere near there?
Oh no, we're on a different island.
Damn.
We're 45 minutes flight from where they are.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Very cool. Also, as well, in case I haven't mentioned it as well, if anybody wants to come up and talk at any point during the show, you're more than welcome to. I highly encourage anybody. If you're looking to speak in a space for the first time and you're looking for a bit of confidence, by all means, please come up. If you want to chime in on the conversation, please do, or even if you just want to come up and say hi and share your collecting experience in VeVe or whatever else you're into, I'd say I'm all for it and definitely want to hear about it. And that offer's always there, but of course, if you want to just chill in the background and listen, that's totally cool as well. I just appreciate everyone giving me a bit of time out of their busy day, morning, evening, wherever you might be. Just come and chill with us. Much appreciated.
I had a question. I got a couple. How long have you been in Hawaii for?
30. About 30 years.
Cool. So
wow.
Follow up. what was it like in January of 2018 when y'all got that text message?
Oh, is that
The one with the missile
what?
inbound.
Oh shit! Yeah, we were like, I was at the farmers market that morning, and we all got it. We're like all looking at our phones. We're like, "Is this for real?" And like people just started leaving. Some of my friends, like they they went and hid like in their bathtub. I'm like, I don't know how that's really gonna save us, but yeah, it was kind of scary. So I ended up going to the hospital because I was like, okay, if anything happens, that's probably like the closest, safest place for me. But I mean, thankfully nothing happened. Yeah, but a lot of people were like just scared. Like a lot of people thought this was the end, so they were like calling their friends and family to like say bye and stuff. So
yeah, that sounds
yeah,
intense.
Kind of scary. Yeah, and then they came on the news like I forgot how long it took them, like half an hour or something, to say that someone pushed the wrong button.
That is absolutely wild.
I was like, what the F?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I had two different friends, or I guess, yeah, at the time there's just two different friends stationed there. And one friend had said like, okay, they're gonna call me into work, but until they call me into work, I'm just gonna go to my grandparents and just be with them. And then he was like real emotional, but his grandparents were like so chill. They were just like, we just bought all this food and now it's like gonna go to waste. And because they were like from like boomer generation that, they saved everything, they ate everything, and they were just more upset that the food was gonna go to waste. And then my friend Brittany, she's on the podcast actually. She put some whiskey in her coffee and went to work, and because she knew either it was over and she'd want to die sober, or they were going to be working. They had no days off for like months after that.
Yeah, right.
Oh wow. Yes, some girl Brittany.
Oh no, not some girl.
Really?
It's my friend Brittany Ogletree. She was on the podcast. It was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, some girl Brittany is she's doing well. She's in working on a job now, and she has we're gonna try to go on another cruise this year. That'll be fun.
Nice one.
Y'all should like if we. I mean, most likely it's when Omi moons, but if we had like not an Omi specific cruise, but if we like take over a cruise ship, would y'all come? Like, what does Omi have to hit for y'all to get this bread?
Ooh.
Well, I don't have a lot of Omi to begin with, unfortunately.
No.
So I don't know. I don't know what I would. Yeah, I know that's sad. I know you're crying. Right?
No, I mean, like me personally as well. Like, I know we're probably not on nowhere near a level as you, Randy, but I've probably got about just shy of 2 million Omi, maybe.
Nice, mate.
So yeah, not bad, but definitely not on Randy or Jordan levels. But but it's something. I'm on the board.
Get it. But maybe we could just take a cruise to where you guys are, or that'd be have you guys heard of those like 9-month cruises that they do?
What? No.
Yeah, so it's
like on a boat for 9 months.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to go for all of the 9 months. You can just go for part of it. But there's a good fraction of those people that are on that boat living on the water for 9 months, and
wow,
the stories on TikTok are wild. It is. Oh God, tea is spilt. It's great.
Yeah, right. 9 months on a cruise. I don't know. I mean, like, would you get like like seasick, or would you get like like I don't know. It's hard to fathom.
It's more that people devolve into like I don't want to say like not polite society. They just they get really wild, and they get a touch of like the sea madness, and
yeah, kind of like cabin fever.
Yeah, this one TikTok I saw where this guy he's just like up in the morning, like doing whatever, I guess going to the gym or something, and he sees another dude that's like in between a swinging door, that it doesn't close, it doesn't lock, it just swings, and the dude was just buck ass naked, and
Okay.
like in between that door, like like face down, uh, and he's just like, oh my God. So he's filming like this TikTok, and I'm just, he tries to paint a picture of everyone, and he goes into pretty graphic detail. Um, it just makes you like, what type of night did they have where he just ended up there? I'm very curious.
Wow. Yeah, I'm curious too.
Yeah, interesting.
That is interesting. Damn.
So I was just looking at some of the comments we got pinned to the chat at the moment. See, is that Laura Billand has posted this awesome piece of artwork. Looks very, very nice. I'm not familiar with it, but yeah, very cool, very artistic. Always enjoy looking at people's artwork. Oh, there you go. Hinano's posted a screenshot of the ballistic missile alert text message they got. There's some scary stuff.
Thank you, Hanana.
Yeah, very cool. Well, very
There's
scary.
no bedside manner in that text at all.
No, it's just basically, yeah, it says, in case anyone can't see it, it says, emergency alert, ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Scary stuff. But anyway, I just want to switch gears and sort of get back to movie trailers, what we were talking about before. Because if you're just tuning in, we were talking about the new Deadpool trailer. But one I want to talk about, which I haven't seen yet, because I'm curious to know if Dee and Hinano are going to do this on What the Flick is. They just dropped the trailer for the new Borderlands film. Has anyone seen that yet?
I did.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, I never. I could recognize the characters, but I never really played the game. But it looks, from a movie standpoint, someone that's never played the game, it looks interesting. It looks fun. I'll probably see it. Yeah,
like I said, I haven't watched the trailer, but I've seen some of the screenshots they've been posting, and yeah, it looks basically like a rendition of like the game. Because I played a lot of the game back in the day when I was a gamer, and yeah, it's more or less just like Diablo with guns.
That sounds good.
Yeah. What about you, Dee? Are you going to watch it? Are you gonna have it on What the Flick? Do you even know about it?
I saw a post from Miss Deuce Geek, and I was like, oh, what is this? I'm like, oh no, I gotta keep scrolling. No, it was the movie trailer, and I saw the first second, and then I stopped. I had to keep going. So no, I have not seen the full thing because I want to be organically surprised.
Yeah. No, nice. Yeah, they're just and it's also got a fairly decent cast in it too, from what I can see. Like they've got like Kate Blanchett, they've got Jack Black, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's in it. He plays Roland, which is he's kind of like a like ex like mercenary like sort of combat character.
But Kevin Hart as a fighter?
He's a fighter, but he's definitely going to be like Kevin Hart. There's only like one type of role that Kevin Hart can play, and that's like Kevin Hart.
Okay.
But it's also got Jamie Lee Curtis as well, another acting legend.
Oh wow!
And it's also got is it Adriana Green Talbot? I think. For those of you who aren't familiar with who she is, she actually played some younger characters in the past. So she's recently just been in Barbie, and she also played a young Ahsoka Tano in the Ahsoka TV series, and she's also played young Gamora in Avengers: Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
And so she's playing Tiny Tina. And if anyone's familiar with the character Tiny Tina from the game Borderlands, she's basically just a tiny little nutter kid that just likes to blow things up.
Like tiny but
fierce, and really, really into Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
But it looks good. I think it says it's expected around August 9th. So by the sounds of it, we'll get Deadpool, and then we'll get this one on top of it. But another thing I thought was quite interesting is actually directed by Eli Roth. Yeah, and for those of you who aren't familiar with who that is, he's done things in the past like the Hostel series. What else has he done? He's been in things like Inglorious Bastards, and he's I think he's recently just done what's the one? Thanksgiving. So it does like a lot of horror based stuff, but this is something that seems like a little bit outside of his wheelhouse. Was like fun and just crazy. Well, maybe not crazy, but definitely fun. So keep an eye on that, and we're definitely looking forward to that in April. Let's see what else is on my talking points here. So sorry, D.
Nice. I'm gonna add that to our list.
Add that to your list. That's it. And if you do end up watching it, let me know.
Yes, I will put the link.
That's it. Because unfortunately, I missed the last one because of the time differences. But if I have to get up at 2:00 in the morning, I'll definitely have to do it. What else is coming? Let's see here. My talking points. Oh, I want to say also, in case you haven't seen as well, Metaverse Life dropped his Uncle Pally little short film with comics and crypto. That was really, really funny. So anyone seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I tell you what, is there anything this guy can't create? It just looks awesome.
He looks good in that uniform too, and then you have Sean throwing chips. It was a lot of fun. I wish it was longer. I'm nitpicking there, but I just wish we had more content. I'm just a fan. Yeah,
same. I had the pleasure of actually meeting Roth in real life when he was here in London, and I'm sure you've done the same as well, Randy. Yeah, he's just a really, really awesome guy. A lot of fun. Very, very creative member of the community. So a big shout outs to him, and also Comics and Crypto as well. Also Sean and those guys over there. A lot of fun, really great content as well. They put on their channel. Let's see what's on my talking. Yeah.
But, the VeVe 500, right? Isn't that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was fun to watch. That was fun to be a part of. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Because didn't he drop like that trailer or the sneak peek like was it late last year?
It was definitely it was a while back. It was like basically like the next leg of the VeVe 500. And there was a lot of speculation, discussion saying that trailer that he dropped was that actually created in the VeVeverse. It's like,
interesting.
There's going to be a lot of really amazing. I feel like people were, not that they were lied to. I feel like VeVe has this sleight of hand where they said, "Hey, Tales from Riso, you're extremely talented at creating a bunch of things. Create something that Dan could show people on the Will Am I or Will I Am podcast." And then what we saw was cool. It was fun. But it was, I think that was on Unity. That wasn't on the Unreal Engine. The quality in which people will see is it's Unreal Engine. Just look at videos like that. It's very, very good. I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting times. Also as well, we also had the latest beta invites guide for the VeVeverse as well. I believe, Randy, did you get one?
I did, but just as Dee said before, I want to be shocked when I first go into it, so I will not be joining the beta as of yet.
Okay. No, very cool. Like I said, I'm very interested to see what everyone else comes out with, because like we said before, like in previous episodes, like it's cool that all the vault builders get to have their thing, but I want to see what someone who's had absolutely no experience whatsoever come up with.
Yeah, I'm curious with that too. I mean, it might take a little while to figure out how it ticks and how to play with it.
Yeah, very cool. So that's happening in the space as well. What else is on my talking points to do? Oh, we got another comic book dropping. Apparently, we've got one coming. Where is it? It is Journey into Mystery number 99, which is the first appearance of Mr. Hyde. And apparently that's going to be dropping, I believe, somewhere next week. Let's see if I find it. So has anyone else seen that? Anyone excited for it? Anybody going for it?
Did they just announce that today? I didn't see
I
that
saw
yesterday.
it. I saw it yesterday last night before I went to bed. Yeah, it's Journey into Mystery number 99. Features rare and exclusive covers by Ron Lim and Idris Silva, and it drops Tuesday, the 27th of February.
Okay.
So that one's on the horizon, and today, or at least today, my time might be tomorrow morning, everyone else's time, or wherever you might be in the world. We've also got the Spider-Verse issue 1 2019, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man Zero, I believe. Spider-Man Zero. So who's going for that one? Anyone excited for this comic?
I don't know too much about Spider Zero, but the rare and the ultra rare comic covers look nice.
Oh yeah, they do. So what about you, Randy? You going to be going for it?
I mean, 5,000 editions. I like that when they're super scarce.
Yeah, it's 5,000 editions. It's a price point of $6.99, which is much more reasonable. And so that's going to be dropping 4:00 in the afternoon my time, or somewhere early in the morning everyone else's time, I believe. I'm not sure. You have to look at your own time zone. But but we've got the rare and ultra rare covers, I believe. So the rare is a Patrick Brown variant, and the ultra rare is an Arthur Adams variant with Spider-Man Noir on the front, which looks very, very cool. Also, a couple other spiders as well, because I believe Silk, and I want to say it's who's the other one? Off the top of my head, is it?
There's Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen.
Is it Spider-Gwen? Oh no, that's the rare. I was looking at the ultra rare with Spider-Man Noir on the front, because I see Silk, I see Vulture. I was trying to think, who's the one in the bottom corner? Is it, I want to say Arachnia? Is that right?
Oh, I only paid attention to the black.
Right.
Whoopsie.
That's right. Actually, I heard a bit of speculation as well that apparently Nicolas Cage might be getting his own movie as Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, wow.
How would that be? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not sure if I heard in a space somewhere. I read it in an article somewhere, but yeah, apparently because obviously Nicolas Cage is already voicing the character in the Spider-Verse, but wouldn't it be cool if he had his own show?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So
I enjoy it.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, that's pure speculation, but I might have to do some digging around, see if there's actually any fact to that. Sorry, D. All I can hear is you chopping stuff and cooking in the background. It's making me hungry.
Oh, sorry, I'm cutting up the lawn now. I'll show the picture of the finished product.
Oh, definitely. What do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want to see the picture of the finished project? So give us a thumbs up. Give us 100%. We need like a food emoji. Do we have a food emoji? I'm not sure. If we don't, we need one.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Okay, what else is there to talk about? Just looking over my notes here. I do actually try and have some degree of structure to these shows. I do have a little talking points. Otherwise, just
you're a better man than I am.
Though those go off on tangents and sort of wing things as well is also great. It makes a nice little bit of flavor to the conversations. And like I said before, if anyone's listening in the background and wants to come up, say hi, and you're able to do so, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to chime in on the conversation or you want to share something, by all means, you're more than welcome to do so. But yeah. Oh, another one's just started as well, which I just got back into, is on Disney Plus. They've just started. Bad Batch season 3 has just started for all our Star Wars fans out there. So, have you watched any of the Star Wars animated series, Randy?
Yeah, I haven't seen Bad Batch. I heard it was pretty good. I mean, obviously, it's got to be decent enough for them to make season 3. I'm really looking forward to what AI is going to do with Star Wars, and I don't mean like I don't mean like just people making its own content, although that'll be cool too. I mean that, hey, ChatGPT or Gronk or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the best way to watch Star Wars? And then they go and they tailor it to like your personality, or they can. I'm very excited for it. I really should see Bad Batch. I really liked Clone Wars and Rebels. Love Mandalorian. Very excited to where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, Bad Batch is really good. It more or less tells the story, like like how the clone troopers like sort of adjust to life, like after the Clone Wars, and how it sort of gradually shows like the transition from Clone Wars basically to stormtroopers and that sort of aspect, and basically just the of Clone Force 99 basically trying to find their way in the world, like after like now we're not soldiers anymore, and the Republic's gone to the Empire, and everyone's trying to kill us. Is like how do we transition into life, and they basically become like kind of like little makeshift mercenaries, so to speak. But it is really, really good. If you enjoy Clone Wars, you'll definitely enjoy Bad Batch.
Good. I can't wait. Can't wait for next season of Mandalorian. Can't wait for the Mandalorian movie. A lot of good stuff ahead.
Yeah, definitely. And also another fun fact as well in Bad Batch, we also learn that the Rancor in Return of the Jedi actually has a name.
What's his name?
Well, I would tell you, but I don't want to spoil it.
Fair point.
But another fun fact as well. Yeah, apparently the Rancor in Return of the Jedi actually has a name, and it is kind of sad, really, because they spend but basically, long story short, the Rancor gets in some trouble, and the Bad Batch has to save him. But and then you kind of think to yourself, they go through all the trouble of saving the baby Rancor, and it looks like really cute in that. But then you realize actually this is the Rancor that meets his demise at Luke's hand. It's kind of sad at the same time. But I highly recommend everyone check out Bad Batch season 3 or season 1 to 2 if you haven't seen it already. So the short episodes are about half an hour each, 20 minutes, half an hour. So very, very easy to sort of digest, and a lot of fun. Very, very cool. And so there's that going. So Randy, being a Mandalorian fan, you must be excited about the announcement for the movie that's apparently coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm very excited about that.
No, very, very, very cool. So it seems like Pedro Pascal has been tearing it up lately, especially with the announcement. It's just he's going to be playing Reed Richards of Fantastic Four.
Disney and Marvel are just absolutely, they're just putting him to work. Like he's always going to be employed by them. It seems they really like working with him. Seems like he's really talented, really good. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite Star Wars movie. I better tread carefully here, because I can see my collectibles listening in the background as well. I don't want to start fights. But my favorite Star Wars movie, well, definitely at the top of the list there for me is I want to say Empire Strikes Back is probably definitely top of the list, because that's probably one of the first Star Wars movies I actually watched. Followed very, very closely by Return of the Jedi.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to guess that you're in your late 30s, early 40s.
Yes, sir. I am currently pushing 38.
Okay, all right. Because I feel like the older millennials or Gen X, their favorite movies are 4, 5, 6. The millennials and younger usually 1, 2, 3, and I don't know about younger kids now. If there's any 14-year-old out there that favorite movies are 7, 8, 9, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, you weren't happy with the latest ones they came out with?
I like The Force Awakens, but they just I think having 3 different directors, for one trilogy is arguably not good. They each try to put their own spin on it. They each try to tell a different story, and it just I did not like the story, the characters. Nah.
No, actually, I tell you what, one that I did actually like that was a bit of a standout was Rogue One. I thought that one was probably definitely one of the better ones that come out.
Yeah, that was. I feel like if somebody new gets into Star Wars, and let's say they don't watch any of the animated stuff, which they should, but I think Rogue One is definitely something that you shouldn't skip. Like, I feel like the Han Solo movie is something that you could definitely skip.
Oh yeah,
that could be optional.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do without the Solo movie. That was, I mean, it was entertaining, but yeah, it's definitely not up there.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I mean, like the one thing I did like about the Solo movie was I did like Donald Glover's portrayal of Lando Calrissian. I thought that was kind of cool, but other than that, yeah, you can definitely skip it. Another one as well I did like, if just going back to the animated series, is Star Wars Rebels. That's another really good series if you haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I feel bad for people that really don't watch any animated stuff, because there's such amazing storytelling. There's things that they could do there that they can't do, with live action, and it's just oh my god, such beautiful stories.
Yeah, and there's just so many stories as well. Like, they can just like wiggle in like different timelines, different like areas, like like the Outer Rim, or they can go like to the sort of inner areas, like sort of like Coruscant or something like that. Like, there's just like so many different avenues and aspects that they can definitely pull from.
I think Darth Maul being a part of that in multiple different ways, because he was like my favorite character from like the first, from Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah,
and that's so good. I love that character. I love the arc. I love all the stories he's involved in up until the very end.
Yeah, because he's basically like sort of wiggled his way into everything, hasn't he? Because he's like in Clone Wars, he's in Rebels, obviously like the original trilogy, like Phantom Menace. I mean, like I still remember seeing that like in cinemas when it first came out. Have like the Jewel of the Face music playing in the background, him going like toe to toe with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Oh, it was like amazing. It was like the most epic thing ever at the time.
I lost my mind when I don't know, I was like 8 years old or whatever. I saw Phantom Menace. Oh god, that was so cool.
I remember just hearing that Jewel of the Face soundtrack was like basically playing everywhere. Like when I think it was in high school at the time, and yeah, it's just like, oh my god, like all over the shop. It's like do 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 do. Like you got like lightsabers flying everywhere, like whoa 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 whoa. So cool.
I got pulled over for speeding once because that came on my playlist, and I just, not like through caution of the wind, but I was just getting like pumped. There was no one on the road. It was 2017. It was Thanksgiving Eve, and yeah, and I wasn't going like crazy. I was going like maybe like 80 and like a 65, and it was just like enough for how to be. And I was like, "Sir, I'm not gonna lie. Star Wars came on, and I was just pumped." And he was more disappointed than anything.
Like in the zone, like unleashing your inner Jedi.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, actually, you kind of use it like as an excuse, so sir, do you know why I pulled you over? And you just look at him and go, yes, because I was one with the Force.
Yeah, if I made him laugh, then maybe he would have let me go. A buddy of mine, Tyler, is a cop, and he says like, if you can make them laugh, that like they'll go easy on it. Whatever. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Fun tip, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever get pulled over by the cops, so I try and make them laugh. Maybe when they ask you, sir, say, do you know how fast you're going back there? You can like gradually look at him and just wave your hand and you go, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Like, not fast enough. You obviously caught me.
I have not yet been successful. Not that I get pulled over all the time, but in the times that I have not. I don't think I've ever made him laugh yet.
Yeah, same here, Randy. We have the same issue.
Same. It's been a long time since I last got pulled over, but yeah, the last time I got pulled over, they definitely weren't laughing. I was, but they weren't. No, very cool. Also curious to know as well, like if anyone wants to post in the comments, what's your favorite Star Wars movie, or is there something Star Wars related that we haven't even considered? So I'd love to hear everyone else's opinion and points of view. So if you want to chuck a comment in there, feel free to do so. Just to give everyone a little bit of fair warning as well, coming up to the last half an hour of our show as well, just because it's coming up to 5:25 here in the morning in nice sunny UK England. I say that with great sarcasm because it's been bucketing down rain the last day.
Wow, I can't believe it's only half an hour more.
I know it's been a really fun conversation this time around. We've been talking about everything from VeVe to Omi to Star Wars. So I love it. That's why I love these spaces, because you never know who's going to drop in and say hi and what kind of conversation we're going to get out of it. But yeah, this has been great, Randy. Thank you for taking the time to drop in and chill with us.
Yeah, it's just kind of scrolling, and I saw on Spaces y'all going at it. It was like, oh, hey, let's see what they're up to. Good times.
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, we're up to episode 46, so I've been trying to keep these consistent for the last 46 weeks. We have had a few inconsistencies here and there, like one with some of the past we've had, we forgot to record the space, or I got sick or gone on holiday. But yeah, we try and stay consistent every Wednesday, and we also do the weekend show on Sundays as well for anyone who can't catch this one. So the Sunday show runs basically from 12:30 to 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, and 8:30 to about 10:30 UK time if you're on this side of the pond. And Randy, if you're able to, you're always more than welcome to join us there as well.
Yeah. I generally this is really when I try to get back to a lot of messages. But yeah, if it's every Wednesday, shoot me a reminder for and again, I'll come as often as I can, but definitely shoot me a reminder for the 52nd week for the 1-year anniversary. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. We're gonna have to make it a grand spectacular. So we'll do some fun times. We'll do some giveaways. So maybe try and play some games. So because we did try to do that a while back. Try to have a few quizzes. We do the occasional giveaways here and there. But yeah, it will be a grand spectacle. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, for anyone who wants to join us, please feel free. We also do our WebV lives as well from time to time. If you're not familiar with that, Randy, because basically the last one we did was we did a live. Basically, we all get together and do kind of like a live stream, kind of like what you do. But it's just fun. We do some taste testing, we do some collection sharing, talk about VeVe, the markets. So yeah, so if you're ever available for that, you're more than welcome to join us as well. And that goes for everybody out there in the community in the chat as well.
Yeah, get that bread.
Yes, sir. Okay. On that note, I think I've just about covered everything on my talking points. I see. Guri picked up a Mint 204 from the Year of the Dragon, so congratulations to him as well. And also, Hinano is trying to sell his Star Wars Bolduri cover, 1977. It's open to good offers as well because he's trying to go for something. So if anyone's interested in that, say hit him up, and hopefully he can get what he's going for. And yeah, and also very, very importantly, Dee has just posted the finished product of her garlic shrimp, and it looks amazing. So that's pinned there in the comments for anyone who's interested and feeling very hungry, because now I'm definitely feeling hungry. But yeah, it looks good, Dee.
Gee, that looks amazing.
It does.
It was very simple stuff.
So there you go. Goes to show anything could happen in this space. We can be talking about VeVe. We could be talking about other projects. We could be talking about Star Wars. But at the same time, we could be making delicious meals and sharing pictures of food as well, which is another fun thing we like to do.
Oh yeah. By the way, Hinano, dinner is ready.
Have any of you guys ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, I haven't. I know. I've heard it's really good though.
Oh.
I have not. It's not like, is it like dry humor kind of thing, or?
It's like shock humor. It's very vulgar.
Oh,
They drink a lot. They do a lot of drugs. They curse. It's a lot of sexual situations. It's hysterical. But one I don't know what happened to Frank in this one episode. He's played by Danny DeVito, but he says,
Danny DeVito.
"I don't know how much longer I have on this green earth, so I'm gonna get real weird with it." And at what point do you guys just say like, "Hey, we've been doing this for a while, and I want to get weird with it"?
I don't think I've reached that point just
No,
yet.
I'm the same. I've still got a bit of life left in me, so I'll be keep going.
The part of I like on podcasts a lot where we'll be talking about like a serious subject, and within that serious subject, it'll be like I don't know, it'll be like political or whatever, and then it'll go to what do you think about Congress asking the intelligence community about these unidentified flying objects and these non-human biologicals, and then it goes to like aliens.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like completely like completely something random and just to shake up the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean like sometimes we do things like that. Like like I said, we go like from comics and collecting to fandom. Then of course we jump to food or something else has been going on in the world. Like I see a couple of comments here as well. Like Richard saying "yum." I've got the crayon on the mountain. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but he's saying Randy all-time high for Omi and not slowly. Tick tick, tell them tick tack. I think he's. I think by the sounds of that, he's basically saying get in on Omi while you can because it's priming up for something big. But we'll see.
Yeah, I would say about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and then it likely doubles from here. And then when it does that, it breaks through what the TA guys are calling like the key resistance level.
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes from that. I just know there's a lot of money coming in, and from not a lot of people, and then there'll obviously be more after that.
So do you think it's the hype around the Bitcoin ETFs and alleged ETFs as well that are driving the money to come flooding into the space, so help prop up the price of Omi and everything else with it?
That if I can quote Bane from Dark Knight Rises,
yeah, go on.
Part comes later. But the first part will be a small group of people putting in the low seven figures and essentially pumping it because there's so little liquidity down here. But that's just them. I was not taking into account the Omi to NFT or an exchange, which it also looks like we might get in the next couple of weeks. And then you have the Marvel announcement next month on top of that. So there's seems like this perfect storm is coming for late March, early April, where it just goes absolutely parabolic.
So we go, everyone. Like I said before, not financial advice, but if you're looking to load up on Omi, it might be a good time to get in there. And also speaking just on the subject of Omi, because we've got Mycollectables coming up to the stage. If you haven't checked out his latest video about how to bridge your Omi and get it into the app, definitely check that out because another awesome piece of information. But Mycollectables, how are you, mate? Thanks for dropping in.
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. So I'm surprised you didn't jump in earlier when we were talking about Star Wars.
What's up?
It's too obvious if I do that. Hey, Dee. Hey, Randy. How you guys doing?
Good day.
Hey.
Good, mate. So how's things with you? So did you go for the drop? So you excited about the Robocop 3 crafting? So what's been happening?
Well, I don't own the Robocop, so I'm excited for everyone else. I used to own him, and I shouldn't have sold him like months ago because he looks so awesome, and I've always wanted to get him back. But so no, I'm excited for everyone else. It's pretty cool, but I'm coming off of a cold, so I haven't been live streaming because I'm feeling much better today. But I've been able to make some vids, but I've just been watching Randy's live streams the last bunch of days, and you too, D. I mean, so it's been really entertaining. Sometimes it's cool to sit back and just watch and take everybody else's stuff in, and so I've kind of forced to do that because I'm, not able to talk for more than 10 minutes at a time without starting to cough. This is like this week, but I'm feeling a lot better today. So, but yeah, just hanging out, just wanted to say hi because sometimes I miss the Web3 Wednesdays because I've been coaching a lot of basketball for like at the high school level
nice.
for the last 2.5 months. So, and we always have practice Wednesday night, and tonight we ended a bit early because it's getting towards the end of the year. So, at literally after this weekend, the season's over. So, I'll be back to tuning in.
Excellent. We had to chill out and have a bit more free time.
Yeah, it's been tough and fun and amazing, and but yeah, it's a lot of effort. So, but yeah, I was watching Randy. I've been watching your streams, and I don't know how you do it, man. You just 3 hours of just you. It's so awesome, and I never get unentertained, and I never feel uninformed. So like you're just such a legend, dude. I always appreciate it, and also, I mean, you must be. I mean, your commitment and dedication is showing through, especially now. So, congrats on your perseverance, and because you take a lot of crap. I know sometimes us people up here, Osman, I'm sure that you're starting to feel it sometimes. I'm sure maybe not. You're too nice, but
thank
I know
you.
D takes a lot of crap. D's always getting into trouble on the channel with Humano. You guys are always stirring it up and pissing people off and going after the fudders. But
I'm good at blocking people.
No, I feel quite fortunate that I've never had a bad encounter with anybody yet. We get a couple of random trolls and a few other random people coming from time to time. Like we had a good one a little while ago. I think it was Topman. Topman dropped in and pulled like some really random things on us. So that was very satisfying. I got to unload my Fightomatic 5000 for the first time in a couple of months. So that was a little bit of satisfaction on my part. But yeah, I mean, I don't believe I've upset anybody, and if I have, say I do apologize, but I don't know about it. But yeah, like I said, I try and keep these spaces as positive as I possibly can, because that's the whole idea of these spaces, to try and provide a place where we can all just come together and chill and talk collectibles, say comics, say VeVe, cryptoys, whatever you're into. It's just a nice safe space where we can sort of get away from all the fudding and nastiness and just come and chill out and hang.
That's
awesome.
Thank you, MC, for the kind words. I love your stuff too. You have just as much dedication, if not more. Every time I go and post a link to like the Discord community channel, I like the most recent video was Mycollectables did a video. I was like, so you're obviously always working, always doing a lot. And obviously the team notices, people notice. Very happy to be shoulder to shoulder with you in the content creator space, and it's good times. A lot of good times ahead.
Yeah, and I definitely second that as well. I mean, like, to have you here in the space speaking with us, and actually yeah, like I said, like Randy said, rubbing shoulders with you is a privilege and an honor, I want to say, because some of your content, when I first got into VeVe and got into the space, some of your content was the first one that I came across, and ever since then I've been subscribed to the channel and been hooked on it ever since. So yeah, again, a big thank you for everything that you do for the community as well, and all the content that you provide.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, look down there, we got Kid Arcade, Doctor Strange, Chris, everybody's down there.
Yeah, we got
Rolex,
all the big names.
Yeah, I mean, all my favorite people, everybody down there in the space. I recognize all of you. You guys are all the best. So that's what I love about the Web3 Wednesdays and the Sunday one you do too. That's one that I've missed a few times too, and just because of the schedule. But always my favorite people. Fro's right there. Look at that. I was watching Kid Arcade tonight, wearing my shirt. You're the best, man. I was watching
Oh, nice.
earlier. That was so cool. I just love it, man. It's just so much fun, you know.
Yeah, so no, I just love the community. I love all the different different flavors that everyone brings to the community as well. I know you got like Kid Arcade with his artwork, Fro with that amazing cameo in the in between two waltz with Evolved and Hinano. That was amazing. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Looked like a lot of fun. Of course, I know like the likes of Doctor Strange and Chris as well. Doctor Strange with the Stack and Slack videos. If you haven't seen them, definitely check him out. Chris, Mint Hunter extraordinaire, and also dropping those amazing blogs as well about his collecting journey and keeping us informed about like basically what we're seeing before our eyes, like the transition of like from physical to digital and everything, getting more digital by the day. And of course, I see Key Collector 98 still with us as well, Kenobi. So if you haven't seen his Whatnot shows, they are amazing, and I definitely highly recommend anybody to definitely get behind him, give him a bit of support. And of course, we've got Dean and Hinano as well. Is also very consistent as well, and with the community feed and the What the Flick trailer reactions, and also just the Real Uncommon podcast, just in general. And anyone else who has like a project or just trying to make their way in the world as well, in the space. No, it's awesome. So awesome space full of awesome people. Love it.
So Randy, how you feeling lately?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Like,
things happen. They be happening pretty quickly. I'm very excited for the future.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot happening. So MC, are you going to be going for the comic book drop today, or tonight, or tomorrow morning, whatever your time zone allows?
Yeah, for me it's in the morning, and yeah, I will be. I like that comic. It looks great. The editions are nice and low, and the art on it's awesome, and they're printed ones, right? They're physical, like the rare and the ultra rare exist in print as well as the common. So I mean, and I just love Spider-Man, so I mean it's an easy one for me to go for at least a couple times. And I didn't go for the Blade one because of the $20.
Yeah.
Just my own choice. Like it's all good. And but any of these like same edition size for $6.99, I'm all over it. I'm like, okay, I can go for this one. Give it a few chances for sure. And I'm gonna go for the Blade as well. I want to get the Blade, collectible, right? Yeah. I like that. If you look at it in 3D, excuse me, it's got the smoke. And I really want to see what that looks like in the vault, because if you look at like Mysterio and he's got that green kind of like hazy smoke going on.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see like if Blade has that same effect in your vault, like if you could like add like, because you can kind of like do a whole bunch of fun stuff with that, and he just looks cool, and he's like, a secret rare, single solo set under 1,000 editions, so 50 gems I think is pretty good. So I'll go for that one. And then I'm just really trying to wait for Venom and Carnage, because I know those Mighties are going to come soon. And I got to be ready for that, especially with the symbiote material, that we've all forgotten about because they've dropped a lot of cool stuff lately. I have to be ready for that, because that's the first half of this year is like Venom Carnage is in the back of my head. I'm not forgetting. So I'm ready right now. I'm waiting for the other ones to come so I can and I don't know when they're going to announce that. It's going to come. I mean, they could announce the next wave in a day for now. I don't know, right? I hope, because I want Carnage and Venom. I want to play with them. So I mean, that's just stuff we know about, right? I mean, who knows what else we don't know about. So it's tough though, because there's a lot of good deals, but at the same time you see those grails going up now. And people locking them away, because we know that we're on the cusp of things again, like for real. And I keep hearing these rumors about something big coming that we don't know about in like a month from now, or I don't know when, but I hear these rumors, and like that's all I hear is that just like I just don't know what it is, but some sort of like mechanic or some sort of like draw. I don't know, and I keep getting these little hints, right? And because I'm not like fully plugged in or anything, but but you hear things, but so I don't know what that means. And then I got the VeVeVerse invite, so I'm waiting to get in there now. So
very
then
cool.
I can play around with that. I think Randy, you got it too, right? Or who else got it?
Everyone should get in, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah,
that should be the day.
So I signed the NDA and rocked and rolled with that. So I mean, it's pretty fun. As long as my voice comes back, then I'll start living again. But I couldn't talk for more than 10 minutes at a time, and if you watch me go live, I can't stop talking. I had to just shut it down for a week.
I know exactly where you're coming from. Like, I got hit hard with it like in January. I wasn't able to host any spaces or do anything for a week because I couldn't talk. But it's just that time of year, I guess. And just to give everyone a bit of fair warning as well, I got to start wrapping up the space in the next 15 minutes or so, because unfortunately it's coming to that time in the morning for me where my little ones start kicking around and demanding breakfast. But I just want to open the floor up for anybody who wants to come up and say hi, say a few words before we start closing out soon. It's been fantastic conversation. So great having Randy here in the space with us. Great, D helping me co-host Mycollectables. So I'm so glad you're able to come up and speak with us despite your voice playing up. And just a big thank you to everybody who's taking the time to listen in and stay with us from start to finish. Appreciate everybody. So that's why I host these spaces, so long as everyone keeps coming back and listening, I'll keep hosting them for as long as I can.
Give the people what they want.
That's it. Are you not entertained?
Every time I tune in, because of the last couple of months, it's always towards the end. And I always dread hearing you say, "Oh, I hear the pitter patter of little feet."
Oh yeah,
I literally hear that like 10 minutes after I joined your space this last couple of months because of the practice schedule I'm on.
Oh yeah.
At home, I get home from the and coaching, and then I'm like, "Oh, they're live, great!" And I tune in. I'm always about an hour and a half behind, and then you're like, "Talk for a bit." And I'm like, "Good, I got some stuff to do." And then it's like, "Oh, I hear the pitter pattering."
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
you always say it. I was like, "No,
I know.
the space is over."
Yeah, they're gonna bash down his door.
Yeah, that's it. My son's going to bust in, come, "Where's my Weet-Bix?" Say, I want my brioche roll. I want TV on. So I want one right now. Flavor of the month is Peppa Pig and Ben and Holly and Paw Patrol. So that's what I got going on my TV in the mornings.
Oh my gosh, Peppa Pig! No.
They love Peppa Pig. I don't know why. But Peppa Pig's flavor of the month.
Well, Paw Patrol isn't too bad. But...
Yeah. Well, actually, funny enough, I actually took my daughter to the cinema for the first time last Sunday, and we went and saw Peppa Pig on the big screen. She loved it.
Do you guys know?
Oh, that's cool. And she stayed for like the whole thing? Oh, sorry.
No, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. To answer your question, actually, yeah, she did actually sit through the whole thing. It went just shy of an hour, and she had a little bag of popcorn, and she loved it. It was my first daddy daughter cinema experience, and it was great. Like I said, my daughter's coming up on 3 at the end of the month, so it was really 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 lovely experience. Loved it.
Do you remember what the first movie that you went to at the theater was?
The first one.
First ever?
My first ever. The first one that I can remember. It was actually in my hometown back in Western Australia. It was a drive-in cinema experience. I believe the first movie I saw, it was either The Little Mermaid or it might have been Addams Family.
Oh yeah, so like early 90s.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. Because I'm a late 80s baby. I was 86, so I'm coming up on 38 this year.
Nice,
good times.
Hinana's gonna like mine. It was Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2.
Ooh,
and
nice.
My dad took me to that, and shortly around the same time I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. So those are the first two movies I ever saw in my life at a theater. But Wrath of Khan was the first one, and it's still one of my favorite movies of all time. I know Hinano, I know you love that one. D, I know you're a Star Trekkie as well, but I know Hinano is like those are memories that they'll never forget, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And funny you say that, because actually my local cinema here in the UK is actually go showing. They've actually got the old Indiana Jones movies coming through the cinema system now, and I'm actually trying to see if I can go see Raiders of the Lost Ark on the big screen at the start of March. What's like in 2 weeks from now.
MC, how old are you?
I'm a 70s baby.
I did not know that.
I date myself, but I was
Yeah,
born
with
in
the Wrath of
76.
Khan, I was like, wait a minute. And then I look, and that was in 82 it came out. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I would have been like 6 or so.
Well, you look great.
Thanks. I have lots of filters on the computer. No.
and
I'm
I say that
to Twitter Spaces soon.
I say that with all the jealousy in the world.
Yeah, no, you're doing well, mate. You're definitely doing well for yourself.
God, I need to take a vial of your blood and steal your genes. How do I get that?
eBay.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is that that's what I love about the space is that, we have like just a wide range of ages and backgrounds, and we're all kind of tied to these like amazing IPs and just kind of the community. And so that's why it's so awesome and diverse. I mean, just the people in the audience at any given time, if you're listening to a space or hosting a live stream or, just doing whatever, it's pretty cool. You get like all sorts. And so it just enriches everything. So, I mean, I don't know where else you could have ever found that, really. I mean, it's pretty incredible, right? And then we kind of all tied into that, the IP we love, right? With the fandoms and stuff, and there's the crypto side of things too. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest reasons we're here,
Yeah, definitely. Like, I completely agree with that. I mean, like, that's one thing that I've loved about being part of this community and being involved with VeVe, and that is that it doesn't matter where you are in life or what area. I mean, you could be like, just someone working at McDonald's, or you could be someone like, a high level corporate executive or something like that. It doesn't matter where you are in life. You could be like, a young fella, old fella, and yeah, it doesn't matter, because like you can all come to one level playing field and talk about like, your favorite like Star Wars character or your favorite Marvel character, and just sort of brings everybody together, and it's great. I mean, like I said, like you said, like we've got so many amazing individuals here in the spaces right now that sort of bring like, the different flavor to the space, and it's just great. It's just like, a lovely experience to sort of like, have a space and share like, your passion or your collecting journey with other like-minded individuals, and you can come together on that front. So yeah, I definitely second that.
Well, it's crazy because by the way, Hinano, I saw your tweet. Explorers, highly underrated. I own that movie on Apple, and I love that movie. That's a great one. With Explorers. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix, and that's a good one. He tweeted that's the first movie, right? He tweeted that one out. That's a highly underrated '80s movie for sure. But I was going to say to your point, Osmond. So when I went to New York, and also like, specifically like, the decon, the first time I ever met everybody in person, like most people, after just being online. Right. But like in New York, I'll use Dr. Strange down there as a good example. So, like I remember talking to him and at the party, and I don't know, I just felt like I'd known him for a long time, and we come from different places and different backgrounds for sure, but we were just, it felt like friends, and it's exactly. Kind of funny because I feel the same way about most of the people that are in the spaces. It seems easy to talk to them, as opposed to like strangers, so And yeah, I think it goes back to that kind of commonality we share with some of this, the collecting or you know, the IPs, or just maybe it's the way of thinking that we kind of all see something happening, so we kind of relate to each other a bit easier. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So, what about you, D? So, do you feel the same, or have anything you want to chuck in there?
No, yeah, I feel the same as well. Like, I mean, I had the honor of meeting MC for the first time at DCon Anaheim. But even though that was like our first time meeting, because we interacted so much online before, it felt like we already kind of like knew each other. So like just meeting in person, and if anyone gets a chance to meet the fam in person, I suggest you do, because that just like makes it even more, I don't know what the word is, but it's like even better. Like you get to actually meet the people you've been talking on the screen with in real life, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that as well. It's like it's like meeting like a celebrity, like in real life or something like that. Like you sort of go up to someone like, oh my god, like, you know, I've been watching your content, like, you know, for ages, and you get like that sort of idiot, like sort of like, wow, this person's real. Like I was like that when I met up with Metaverse Life in London, along with Mr. Falcon and a few other members of the community. It's like, wow, it's like you see them, like, you know, on YouTube or on the internet, and you're like, oh, you're real. I can touch you. I can shake your hand. This is fantastic.
It's so funny you say that, because when I went to DCon and the first night I got there, you know, I was sharing a house with a few people like Dino and a few others, right? And VeVe Vibes, and I'd never met any of them in real life, right? And so, Randy, you guys were down at downtown Disney, right? At that restaurant outside. And I got the word, like, I was like, oh, where is everybody? Because I got there in the cab and to the house we were staying at, and there was no one there. It was like totally dark. And the cab driver's like, are you sure this is the place? And I was like, yeah, this is it. I think he's like, do you want me to wait? And I'm like, I think I'm all right. So I dropped my bag off inside, and I'm like, texted, and they're, oh, we're at this place, come over. So I walked over because it wasn't far. And then I come down there. I come down the downtown Disney kind of walkway. I've never been to Disney, right? But I was down on that little, you know, promenade. And then I come to the restaurant, and I kind of like, they're on the patio, I guess. And I come over, and I'm like, I'm just looking for people, right? And I'm only looking for people I recognize from their profile pics or from like when I saw them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I see like Dino, because he was bald, right? I see his head there. And then I see everybody else. And I'm standing back, and I'm see like Taps and Randy and like Dino and Vibes and all these people. I'm just like, oh my God, like that's them, right? So then I kind of walked over, and they're all like, hey, Mycollectables. And we had this weird, surreal moment where, like, it's like everybody was doing the exact same thing, like meeting people that you had met but didn't meet, and seeing them in person. And it was funny because they were exactly the same. Like, it's not like, oh, this guy's a bit different now that I met him. Like, oh yeah, well, I met so and so, but yeah, not what you'd expect, you know. Or no, everyone was like the same and just as awesome as you'd expect. So that was I'll never forget that fun moment. It was really surreal and pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, I had the exact same sort of experience when I went to a London Decon, and I met up with the likes of like Bob Sales. I saw like I also saw Taps as well. Hello K, and it's like the sort of thing, like, you know, you just like walking around and see like all these people like you're familiar with. Like, you know, I even like, you know, I think Hello K was doing a live stream at the time. I saw him. I was like, holy crap, it's Hello K. Hi everyone, how's it going? I was like, you know, I felt like, you know, like Shorty out of like Scary Movie, like, you know, when everyone says like, I'm on TV. Holy crap. Hi mom. How's it going? And yeah, it was good. I mean, like, it's a really like so and like I said, it's like meeting like, you know, celebrities, like, you know, for the first time. It's great. But unfortunately, guys, I got to start wrapping up the space because this is coming up on 6 o'clock in the morning here, and my little ones will be kicking around shortly. So I got to try and get ahead of breakfast and get ahead of the morning routine. But before I go, is there anything you guys want to leave us with? Any final words? That's it.
Thank you guys for having me, and thanks for hosting the space all the time. It's always nice to be able to go online at any time of day and see his spaces or see someone live on Twitter. The community is great, and there's a lot of special people here. Hold them close.
Nice, love it. Yeah, and thank you, Randy, for dropping in, mate. And also, if I haven't said it before, definitely check out Randy's content over on his YouTube channel, and also check out around the Akomiverse he occasionally does with Jordan Riz and Doctor of Stuff and Queen VeVe and some of the amazing members of the community there as well. So really great discussions about the Omi token and everything else happening in the space, if that's what you're into. And of course, MC, thank you for dropping in as well. So I'm glad you were able to speak to us.
Yeah, now I'll be able to show up earlier, and really get into it with all you guys. So appreciate it, man. Thanks for hosting the spaces too, and love you all. Talk to you soon, as always.
Absolutely. That's it. Say bye, Dashi. And D, and anything you want to leave us with before I start closing out?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody that's tuned in and listening down in the audience. Thanks, Randy, for coming up and spending some time with us here. Also, MC as well, and hope you feel better soon. Randy, you're always welcome anytime, as
Absolutely.
Osman already mentioned.
Yes.
Same as you, MC. And also wanted to plug real quick, we're having some surprise, some guests you guys already know. We'll have like a handful of community and content members on our Aloha Friday show this coming Friday. So if you guys are able, tune in, or if you want, no pressure, but do it.
Do it now. Come on.
That's my last tournament coaching day, D. All day Friday, I'll be at a tournament. Damn.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, you get a pass.
Yeah, just so you know, that's the only reason I'm not there. 10 a.m. game, 4 p.m. game, 7 p.m. game. So, and then a game on Saturday. So it's going to be tons of fun, but I don't think... actually, I might be able to tune in between. Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Just as a viewer.
Wiggle in the cracks.
Well, take some time for yourself to catch a breather in between.
Yes, sir. And also, if anyone hasn't checked out Aloha Friday, definitely do so, because I believe last episode we had a Tropical Bird on, and it was loads of fun. I made a little appearance on there as well, and great spaces to tune into when you can. So definitely check it out. But on that note, I'm going to start closing things out. But again, it's big thank you to everyone who's taken the time out of their days to come and chill with us and listen in the space. Big thank you to everyone who's been speaking. Big thank you to Randy, Mycollectables, D for helping me co-host, and big shout out to the VeVe Collective as well, which is what these spaces are brought to you by. Basically, the VeVe Collective is a collectors group of other members of the community just wanted to come together to sort of create a space so we can just basically geek out and chill. We've got a group chat. We've got a Discord as well. So if anyone's interested in getting involved with the VeVe Collective and wants to get in on that, my DMs are always open. And I just want to give a big shout out to some of our members and some of their individual projects. So we have the Real Uncommon Podcast with Hinano and D. We have Mycollectables, K Collections, Evolved. We have Josh from Collectors Gone Digital as well, who's also helping me co-host the weekend shows as well. So a big thank you to him on that one. As also check out his content as well on Collectors Gone Digital. Does a lot of amazing content as well. Very deep dive stuff into what's happening with Cavernous and the space. Big shout out to Chris Severs as well with his blog on about Go Collect on his blog on Medium, and sharing his amazing collecting journeys, adventures, and mint hunting. Big shout out to Double Quill as well, who does the same with her Adventures in VeVe blog, coming at you mostly every Sunday. So definitely check that out. Big shout out to Dr. Strange with All Things Strange with his Stack and Slack videos. He did the latest one on the Blade drop. So definitely check them out if you're looking for a bit of information about whether or not to go for the drops. Three Biggest Bro as well. Big shout out to you to helping VeVe Arcade co-host his show every Sunday and also does his own live stream from time to time. Also, big shout out to Kid Arcade as well, who's been listening in the background. They much appreciated, mate. Who does his show every Sunday. and also does the chill pill from time to time, and also amazing artist in the space as well. Very, very generous with his Light Parade NFT art. There's a lot of utility for his project as well if you're a Kid Arcade holder. So definitely, if you're not familiar with that, get in on that. There's a lot of cool airdrops and giveaways in there. Who else have I got here? I've also got Shawnee Poo as well with Shawnee Poo Tube. Informant, BE, and Mo with Skin and Bones, and also does Informant does a regular drop coverage as well for the VeVe drops. I'm sure he'll have one coming up with the Spider-Man drop today. Big shout out to Mr. Falcon as well, who's one of our vault builders in the space. He also does watching films on the toilet as well, which is his podcast on Spotify, which he does with his co-host Eamon, which does film reviews. So if you're not familiar with that, definitely go check it out. It also does a lot of content posting in the X Spaces as well with his son, which I reckon is amazing. Like dad goals, like right there, and a very, very talented vault builder in the space. And also a few new ones as well. I've also got Olga MKC with her MetaKitties project that she does on OpenSea. You might see that pop up around the X Spaces. Another talented artist in the space and lovely lady. Big shout out to Miss Gecko, who hosts with Dave on the Reset, and also co-hosts in X Spaces and all over the place, and also responsible for the Web3 pages. Amazing member of the community, lovely lady. So definitely get on board with that. And also big shout out to Casual as well, who's doing a lot of the Funko art and AI artwork, which is one of the profile pictures that I'm rocking with at the moment. And I see a couple other ones down there in the space as well. Dr. Rolex has got one, Chris Evers has got one. And another fantastic member of the community, and just helps promote others in the space, and also does a little bit of his own hosting in the X Spaces as well. So get behind him and give him a bit of a support. And of course, last but not least, your host for this evening, Mr. Osmond Collect 63. I do Relax and Read every Friday on my own YouTube channel, and also the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. And this Friday we'll be dropping Amazing Spider-Man number 50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin. So that'll be coming about Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It won't be a live reading because unfortunately I'm going away with the family on the weekend, but there will be a video dropping on Friday. So stay tuned for that. And so on that note as well, that's going to be enough rambling for me. So this has been VeVe Wednesdays, episode 46. I've been your host, Osmond Collect 63. Big thank you to DYOR for helping me co-host. Big thank you to listeners. Big thank you to the speakers. And have a good one, guys. Take care, and talk more soon.
Laters, everybody.